Hi everyone, welcome back to Red Eye Gaming. This is Red, and here we have another video for Factorio. So in the last episode, we set up quite a bit of just basic procedures to or basic operations to get things running. We're going to try and up the ante a bit today. So from here, you might notice that all this stuff is relying on me to get coal, run over here, run my magic circle, and then go and feed it into the machines. So we're going to try and fix that up today so I don't have to rely on that so much, because it is a little bit of a nuisance. So, and then we'll also tackle this a little bit and try and expand this out. This is a good little setup to show you how it begins, but it's not really a good setup for the long term. So the first thing we're going to do is, now we've got power, which is good. I will go and check the water systems in a moment. But from here, let's look at the electric mining drill. Now we also have nothing to research, so let's have a look at what we can research. Steel plate or steel chest. For a steel plate, I need 5 iron plates. That's interesting. Well, that actually might help us because that is looking down the research tree a little bit, and that would also give me more reasons to have more assembly machines. But I have a feeling we haven't been attacked as of yet, so I have a feeling like we might want to start looking at how we protect and get how we can get things ready for in case the enemies do come, our natives. So let's start, I think, with some more personal defense. I would go with some walls, but they're not really ideal at this point. The other thing is too, I can actually build, I'm pretty sure anyway, I can actually build, yes, I can build turrets. So I'm going to organize that as well. So I've got gears here, and they're sort of doing nothing. So I'm just going to steal some gears off the bench here. I will have to get them coming off, being pulled off, so that they go into a box just for storage purposes, and that will make it a little bit easier. And Red, you've put those the wrong way. Nice work, man. Alright, so let's do that again. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so from here we need to make this, the electric mining drill. I believe we've made 2 now, which is perfect. So from here, what we're going to do, set those down, don't need those there. We're going to eliminate these, but before we do that, let's set up for our new system. That's a little bit close, so just get, yeah, that's better. It's a little bit close. I'm going to have them overlapping a little bit because I want them to feed off each other. And now for just a brief moment, we're going to get rid of these. So just destroy, don't destroy them, sorry. Just pick them back up so they can't do anything. I'm going to lay down some track. And it's going to come down here. We're going to make it do a U-turn and come back up. And of course, a staple for this series, I've run out of track. So that's not a worry. We've got plenty of steel plates here. Just wondering if there's any I can actually grab. Oh look, there's a full stack there, perfect. So while I'm making these, get these set up here. And the idea is I'm going to run some mining drills to drop. You know what, I'm just going to show you. So from here, basically, I'm going to allow it to grab quite a bit of fuel. Sorry, I placed that down a little bit too quickly. And what that's going to do is it's going to output coal onto this conveyor belt. Now from here, I'm going to need a lot more of these bad boys. And the reason why I'm going to get them to go up is because I want them to come up here as well. So from here, we're going to take these. They're going to come across here. I am going to run some more track just here. And what that's going to do, in fact, you know what? We're not going to worry about that because we'll upgrade this area as well. So if we can forget that. Alright, so we're going to come down here. That was silly placement. Turn downwards and come down. And of course there's a tree in the way. And I think once again, we're going to find ourselves running out of track. That's alright. It's slow progress. Alright, so we've at least got something going. Now I've run it against the power lines just so it's a lot easier for us to sort of know where it is heading. And then the next thing from here is we've got a new tech tree. So our guns have now been researched, so we can prepare to make those. I think now what I'd be looking at, shooting speed's not really a big deal. I think I'm going to go the logistics science pack and just start getting this rolling. So I've got reason to keep going. So again, as you can see here, like this has all come to a halt. We're going to fix that, if not in this episode, by the next episode. But before that, let's just keep these drills coming. I need more electric drills. But before that, I'm going to need a lot more of these. So as many of these as I can make. Come down here. I've got another 20. That's not going to be enough. So before we go any further, let's just go and check on our units. Now I've got to remember where they are. They're just south of us. Perfect. Yeah, we're still a long way off. And they're empty. So that has now would have come to a complete halt. Yeah, until they reset back up, which they're doing now. Perfect. So if we bring the map up, we can actually see they're going to run down here, and that's the way we'll get them to run, even if we have to go underground just for a small section to get past that rock there. It's going to run them straight. So while we've got 20, we might as well use them. And as you can see, we didn't get very far. But from here, I'm going to come back up. So basically, at this point, the coal is really just going to be used for the power grid. I will be upgrading all of these old school burning mining drills for better ones, more efficient ones. I believe this. Oh, that one's not very full either. That's a shame. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait. So let's just get more track going. I think what we might do is just ask it to stop doing that for a time being. Let's delete this track because I am going to edit it later. Might as well take up the inserters and make sure these are fully stocked. Want to make sure we can produce as much as possible. In fact, because we've got some extra ones going at the moment, because we've got extra ones, let's actually up the ante a bit. We're going to need it for what we're planning to do. Going to need some more stone for the furnaces, so let's build 2 more. Get these going. Got our 2 furnaces, pump them up. So this is still sort of in the setup phase. We are still building the basics, so let's get rid of these for the moment. We could actually use that track elsewhere, and we're going to, because it's taking a bit of time. So yes, I'm doing a little bit of backtracking, but with a game like this, you will actually do quite a bit of backtracking, because as you scale upwards, as you get bigger and bigger in terms of what you're doing and all that sort of stuff, when your production values go up and all that sort of stuff, you are going to have to modify that layout. Like maybe something just doesn't work the way that it used to, and as a result, you're going to have to change your operations a bit. Can I actually break that? That looks like no, I can't. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, good. I can build the underground ones. Cliff is in the way, of course. Well, that's come to a screeching halt. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bend in the track and come down. And it's still not good. Okay, we're going to need another bend in the track. Did not really think this through. And we've run out of track again. Okay, can we build more? We can build a few more. So with the whole process of this, what I might actually do today as well, because we're going to be fixing up our area up here, I'm actually going to try and start making transport belts so I can actually get them just being made on their own, and that way I don't have to worry about them. So from here, let's grab the iron plate that we've got. Now these things are electrical powered, so now for me, in order to get coal to transport above to these, what I'm going to do is I will build another drill, for a couple of drills first. Let's get another 2. I think that's a good sort of start, and we'll put them here and here, and that will just have more drills to throw out. Okay, so we've got the 2 in a moment. Let's put this one here. Actually, let's put this one up here so it comes on double lane. 1. You can also see down where it says expected resources, how much you expect. So at the moment it's 39,000 resources, which is quite a good amount. I think we might actually better off being here, 38,000. So we need some power lines. Let's hook these up. 1, 2, perfect. So now we're getting a lot more coal being produced. We will now start to divert this across so that we do have a little bit more to work with. So let's make a few more here. We're also going to start building some gun turrets because I want to start protecting some areas. It will, I think, alert me down here when something starts going down. So we're going to have to start stockpiling up some, again, more iron plate to get this running. That's all right. It's going well so far. I remember finishing the last episode and sitting there going, I don't know where's the best point to go from here. And I had to look down the tech tree, and I sat there and I've gone, well, I can't really produce anything unless I do more research. So let's not worry about playing too much off camera and off video, and let's just focus on getting the more basics built up, because from here it does, like, it's still a slow progression the whole time, but it does get a lot quicker. So from here, the tool belt might be good, but I don't really struggle too much. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about that either at the moment. Landfill. What can I get with this? Circuit network. Signals, that'd be interesting. But useless at night. Solar energy might be good. Oh, okay. Fluid ingredients. More flexible ways to distribute electricity. Okay, so we are definitely going to go with that then. Sorry, this one, because the next one is better distribution. Okay, and that will clean up a lot of mess, so I'll work the power lines off video. I won't let you sit here and watch me just play about with power lines. That's not really interesting. Let's build 2 more gun turrets. Now I've got 2 inserters. Oh, I've got 6 inserters, but I've got 2 inserters ready to feed into these, which is just going to make my job a little bit easier. So from here, let's build them up. Running back this way. Let's zoom in a little bit, get a bit more personal. Okay, so from here, now it's not going to just keep putting items in here. Or it's not going to keep pumping coal into the boilers. It's only more so when it's required. That's taking it out, that's putting it in. So the straight bar is taking from the conveyor belt, and the arrow is putting it into the boiler. So from here, we probably won't hang around and watch it, but we will know if the power goes out, because everything else will die, especially those coal-fed machines. In fact, if I take this all out from here, you can see it's feeding it back up, which is perfect. And it's going to keep doing that when it runs out. So at this point, because it's still such a small scale, you're going to have a backlog of coal. And yeah, it's not ideal, but it's not bad either. In fact, you know, I did say this on the first video, I like to future-proof myself. So let's do that as well. We might as well while we're here. And yeah, you know, Not enough resources. Alright. So the other thing we can do now as well, because we are starting to automate a few things, we want to be able to get to places a little bit quicker. I can also do some paths. So I'm actually going to grab some, not all, sorry, some stone. And from here, I can make these bricks, but I need a furnace. So from here, let's just make a furnace. In fact, we'll even put those back for now, because we can just have it doing this. Nice and slowly, nice and gently. Start making stone bricks for me. I don't have any coal. I think there is a macro to just pick it up off the conveyor belt, but I can't remember what it is. So I'll have to find that out in the next, in between the episodes. But for now, there we go. And we do need some power. So we're going to try and make this look as nice as possible. I do like things when they look nice. And now we are making stone bricks. Perfect. And then we can take those stone bricks and create, well, these, a stone brick, which is used to make paths. Alright, so that's happening there. We've got this happening. This is running on its own. Let's look at upgrading a little bit. So from here, grab some more plates so I can make some, where are they? Pipes. And while I'm here, because I've got so much at the moment, we'll get this happening here. We'll make 2 more inserters or we'll make a few more inserters because you always need inserters. And from here, we're going to upgrade it to the point where I no longer need these. So let's lay down the foundation. And then from here, we need to make more electric mining drills. At the moment, I can only make one because I don't have any gears. But that's not a problem. I have so many plates at the moment. We'll just add that to the process. We still need to build, we don't need to build track, but we do need electric mining drills. And now we can make a heap of them. Perfect. Just get as many going as possible. Get rid of these. These are a bit obsolete. Now we will maybe have to just change out the layout a little bit. Yeah, I skipped ahead. It's not always the best idea. But I'm just, I'm eager to get more done. So we're not really getting much at the moment, only about 10k for each one. We'll just remove that for now, because these do operate a lot faster. And we'll just get these running. Perfect. Alright, so now we've got these going. We'll have to clear this, because what we're going to do now is we're going to really up the production. So we're going to adjust. Let's get rid of those for now, because they're not really useful to us. Same thing with these, get rid of it for now. So we've come along nicely. This is now producing enough. It's actually producing so much that we can't utilize it. So let's increase the boilers. Down here. So from here, a boiler, put 2 or 3, and it's starting to perform, like it's starting to work a lot harder. So this is just more so, as I said before, it's more so just future-proofing what we're doing. Pipe is in the way. Oh. There we go. and we need to run a power pole. Now, if we have a look again, the performance has come right down, but we've got 2 boilers, and if we have enough to make, we don't have enough to make another steam engine. That's alright. So we've now future-proofed ourselves a little bit. These will probably have to work a little bit harder now to keep this running optimally. So that means we should see a little bit of a decrease, an increase in coal consumption. As I said, the more of these that you have running, the better, because obviously you're not getting a massive backlog like we are getting right now. Alright, so this is still doing its thing, this is still doing its thing. We're just going to leave these for the time being, because they're done. Now from here we can actually up the ante on the power lines. So, or we actually need something else. Oh, we actually need the steel. Okay, we need steel in order to do that. And that'll give us a steel chest and steel plate. Okay, well let's start doing that. So, from here, we've got steel plate being made, but we need room to be able to keep making these electronic circuits. And also now we're going to need it for iron gears, and also on top of that we're going to need it for the steel pipes that we're making. So there's going to be a lot to do, and there's going to be a lot to keep us busy, but I might leave it there for this episode. So the foundations are well and truly changed now. We're starting to look at what we can do differently, and in the next video I'm going to show you just how much more production we can make in about 10, 15, 20 minute video. Alright, with that, my name's Red. This has been Red Eye Gaming, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, favorite, subscribe for more content. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm Red. I'll see you next time. I'm out.